That's it. You're here with Ladylife and the Backstage Pass. You never know what happens backstage stays backstage. Tonight I have some special guests, some information on entertainment, music, fashion, and life. The good, the bad, the ugly. Now let's do it. Let's get right in with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. You like that, right? See? Like the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Beautiful.
It's so rough out there. I'm going to lower my volume. Damn, I'm high. How's it going, everybody, tonight? Welcome back.
It's great, bro. Congratulations.
Yo.
What's going on?
Episode 22, Season 2.
Congratulations on that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you are here again. And the last time you were here was like 7 months ago. Do you believe 7 months went by?
I think it was January, right? January?
No, March.
March.
Oh, we were marching along. You're one of our first, so welcome back.
Welcome back.
And I think you have someone with us tonight.
Yes,
If you'd like to introduce him.
Tony D. Jr.
What's up?
Man,
The
I remember when
prodigy.
you were born, man. I remember when you were born.
Yeah, time flies.
All right, so we got some shout outs tonight. Thank you guys so much for the amazing turnout this weekend in Soho. I'm flying solo with Berkshire Botanicals. I actually decided after 31 years to do my own hairline, and I'm so honored to do that. It's just with my great crew, Janae, Ashley, Jason Abrams, and my wonderful husband who was there and supported us this weekend. Thank you so much, Ashley Rose, for blessing us and coming to your show and making us a part of it. And tonight's show is dedicated to my mother, who we passed on 23 years ago when I was just a baby, a little lad, with your brother, actually. I would think I was his manager in that time. Yeah. And we'll talk about him because he's coming back, right, the 19th or something like that.
Yes.
All right. I know y'all want to hear this. So thank you guys so much for chiming in. I'm very happy to have you here.
Very happy
the
to be
baby
here.
Junior, the son of the icon, the son of many icons in the family.
In the bloodline.
Yes, it is in the bloodline. So we're welcoming all the viewers now. We got some viewers over here. Let's just say hello to everybody. Hey, Little Kim. Hey, Carrie Ann. Hey, guys, what's going on? Don't forget, every single week, every Tuesday night, the Backstage Pass with Ladylife on Tuesday nights. Like, share, and add with your friends. We also have the Leone Den, my girlfriend, and my boyfriend. They have their own show that just started. So congratulations to all my friends that are starting their new podcast. We are a very big family up here, and we want you to have a good time. So thank you all for chiming in on the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. And tonight, we have a fun-filled show for you. We got some, cheers. Let's go. Let's get some cheers. I'm drinking water, so you guys can drink. I got to be at work early in the morning. Cheers to everybody tonight. Thanks to my producer, who I drive absolutely crazy and walk in right before the show starts. We're going to thank you. You could do applause for yourself there, right there.
Little bell action.
Thank you guys for coming. Thanks again for Bones and Dank. That was really cool last week,
They're
right?
the best, yes.
That was really
great.
cool.
Great
Bones was
show.
awesome. It's a great show.
Great show.
I want to tell you a funny story. Like, right at 7 o'clock, me and Bones decided to go outside and do like a little talk. And my husband's like, at 7, and Mike goes at 7. I'm like, we gotta do a little talking. So, shout outs to Bones for coming down, just being an amazing inspiration to all of us in the scene.
100%.
And really sticking it out with the amazing parties at Plum Beach. I mean, we're really all connected here. And we're really just one big family. And their party on this Saturday night. There's only one tier left, so you guys better get your tickets. The lineup is amazing.
Tickets are going fast.
Yeah, you're on it too. Lenny, is it Lenny and Frankie or Frankie, Lenny?
I think it's Lenny and Frankie back to back.
Wow. I don't think I've seen that in 25 years.
I haven't seen that in a long
I mean, I don't know how they're going to do that because Lenny's a little...
No, he's
going to slow it down.
He's playing the techno. He's still
All
doing
right,
his
cool.
hardcore.
All right,
He's doing
cool.
his techno.
Awesome. All right, so that's good. And when did you start playing? Not too long ago?
Not
you got
too long
inspired?
ago, maybe like 6 months into the year.
Wow, so you're very new into this.
Very new, but it's always been something I always wanted to do.
You know what? I just, as Tony and I said the last time he was here, I just reinvented myself. So anybody could reinvent themselves, and you could start it anytime you want.
Right. This
so.
is definitely a calling that I always wanted to do. But
He always
Did you
said
watch
that.
him and watch
Always,
Gonzo,
always.
your uncle?
Gonzo,
Because your uncle was huge. Your uncle,
huge.
I was his manager for quite some time, and he was one of the best DJs in the world. We got stuck in our little bubble in Limelight, and when you have to follow, do the same thing every weekend. But you've been around this since you're a baby.
Since I was a baby. Everywhere I go, it follows me around, whether I'm out.
Yeah, you don't
your
really
father
have a
Tony,
shot.
your Uncle Gonzo.
He's Uncle Gonzo. So you're basically doing this now. And what do you think
He's
you're
doing it
flowing?
heavy.
He's doing it heavy. Okay. All right. So you go to 126. You're hardcore techno. You feel like you're like
I'm going full.
You're going full
throttle.
force.
130. He's going in the 130s right now.
All right. So all right. Most of my records were 126. So maybe I won't get played. But thank you for doing this because you know what? We need young inspiration, and you're coming from legends. your dad is a legend. And so are all the guys you come under. And I'm sure you see these guys worked so hard, and that's why last week I was excited to talk about it, because I don't think anybody realized how hard we actually worked to make those parties happen. There was no phone, there was no email, there was a beeper, and the beeper would allow you to go to the spot that told you to where to go to the party, because it was like a map point. And without Sonic Groove and Satellite Records and Liquid Sky, shout outs to all those guys, Scott Richmond, everybody. Without all of those, you weren't going out. Now you're probably like, I'm a DJ, boom, I'm a DJ, boom, and you're good to go.
You know what it is? You just gotta take advantage of the technology.
He absolutely. And you know what,
we
Tony?
didn't have that.
Tony, you're right. We have to reinvent, and I think we're doing it.
You got to take.
You are extremely impressive. You released. You have like 35 tracks this year, correct?
I have 5 this week.
Can I get? My old library has 100. Maybe I should start digging.
No,
maybe
it's crazy.
Because I have a lot of vocals just sitting home collecting dust. Maybe
I put my head down. I put my head down this year, and that was I had a plan, and I stuck with it. Now 2022, it's all in events. We'll go to parties this year.
You know what? I'm so glad we're back. I'm so glad we're back. Now, the 19th, you have the Made in Brooklyn party as well.
Made in Brooklyn.
Who's playing that party?
So far, I can't really tell. I'm going in and out the rest of the lineup, but I'll give you
a little bit.
Junior, me, and we're bringing back the legend, Gonzo.
Yo, straight up. If you have not seen this boy play, I managed him, so he was crazy. I could not keep the people out of the doors with this guy. So Gonzo was one of the best DJs ever to hit Limelight, one of the best DJs ever in the rave scene. He's a flawless DJ. I love the fact that I'm closer to his brother now than I was with him back then. Yeah. So I'll be your semi-manager. Yeah. But listen, when you start flying, I'll book your flights. Yeah. I want first class chicken and Popeyes. I want the vodka. Just joking. Yeah. But I want to say thank you so much for coming back. It's such an honor. You have really, besides all the other legends as well. Carl coming back, which was an amazing show. Danny, Victor, Jonathan, all these guys, they struck a match, and all of them came back. So I hope that you get to see what happened to us, because I'm not gonna lie, we old, bro. You young.
Yeah, he went with me. He went with me to call cops.
So you get it. And he came on rather late, but I have to say, you got to see my boy Ian Davis. Shout out to Ian Davis, who's been doing lights for 30 years in there, for an absolutely phenomenal job on all the lights, especially at Danny. He's one of our boys. Dude, they used to go to the bathroom, and just so you know, and leave a board with a bunch of knobs. They're like, just twist that shit. I would be like this. Ding, 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 ding.
The light show was amazing.
Now at Mirage, it's literally a beautiful touchscreen. So shout out to Mirage for bringing us back.
Really?
Without that club, I'm not sure we would have been able to bring everything back right now. So Avant Gardener is coming back in, their inside venue. So thank you guys for chiming in tonight with the Backstage Pass with Tony Diangelis. I was told by Frankie Bell, Tony Diangelis, because there's a lot of Tony D's, I get it, and his son Anthony Jr., correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So thank you guys for chiming in with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. We're just kicking it in. We're going to do a quick advertisement. We'll be right back. We're going to come back with some live music that you guys have never even heard before. Let's go. Ultimate Dance Academy. Do you think you have what it takes in hip-hop, African, modern, ballet, acting, jazz, and musical theater? That's okay. Come check us out at UDA. Anthony Borello, Artistic Director, Choreographer to the Stars. Check them out this summer. It's a summer intensive dance-safe outdoor location and indoor. Also, make sure you check us out at Ultimate Dance Academy, 718-527-8450, located at 13895 Francis Lewis Boulevard. Alrighty then. All right, so we got some music to play tonight. So first of all, I had to purchase a T-shirt because of Why Not. And Frankie, we all love this, and I think you just struck gold, because I don't even think you need to DJ after writing a shirt that's called Why Not. Yeah. At this point, why the not? F not?
Why the fuck
because
not?
And your whole family was dancing. I love your wife and your kids too. Shout out to your whole family that was there. But why not?
Shout out to the wifey.
Yeah,
and
man.
The babies
she's
at
amazing.
Home, yes.
The baby's at home, and the big baby here.
The big
babies.
Well,
you're not
the
big babies.
There's 2 more of the big babies.
All right, but what I'm saying is, thank you for going in and taking that chance. And my name, Life, is in there, so I love it, with Fast Life Recording. So tell us what we're going to hear tonight. Is this out, or is it about to be released?
Which one's this?
Whatever one you want. You could have
Up and Down. This Up and Down is coming out Halloween.
Oh, so it's coming in right now. So this is a pre-exclusive.
Yeah.
So guys, of course, another exclusive. I love my show, Ladylife Entertainment. Another exclusive on Fast Life Recordings. And Tony, what's the name of the song?
Up and Down.
Up and Down. Let's go. Here we go. Right. That was so awesome, yo. Thank you so much for dropping that shit. That
Yo,
was
I
like,
want to give a shout out real quick.
Something that's
I want to give a shout out.
Is that your phone blast? That's fine.
JR Mac watching.
JR, yeah, there's a lot of people on.
Yeah, without JR Mac, this would never ever happen.
Yes,
with
yo,
his,
straight up.
with the,
I just want to say,
with the beach parties and under the
yeah,
bridge, this would never happen. I would never have the fire.
As soon as you started that, my whole thing started to shake, and I was like, I'll put him on the Instagram. And every time we're here, let me see if I can get you guys. There you go, together. All I know is that everything started to shake in here, and I needed to put on my fan, Mike. You heard that, right?
That will be
All right,
out,
that
that
was a
will
great
be
record.
out Halloween.
And what label? That's your label.
That's my
Fast
label,
Life?
Fast
All right,
Life
awesome.
Recordings.
That's awesome. All right, cool. So now let's just talk about the inspiration from. Now I have a quick question. I know you guys forever, which is I aged myself tonight when I said I know you before you were born because my mom was passed and I was with his brother. So I don't know if I asked you this question last time. It's important. So you and Gonzo started. You're older than Gonzo.
Yeah.
You
A year.
Only a year.
Yeah.
So when we were playing all those parties, you guys did you practice in the same house? How did that all?
He was the DJ. And
Okay.
I was the go out and get
Because
it.
you did more promotion.
I was going out and getting it. for
Right,
him.
like what we were doing, like trying to get these guys
Yeah.
booked. Okay, because I remember you were always there.
Yeah.
So when you turned into doing production, which first of all, I love your last production, My Mind, which is doing very well right now,
Yes.
and we're gonna play that.
Shout out to Dank.
Yo, shout out to Dank Productions that was just up here, yo.
Thanks, a
Straight
beast.
up, man. He's a dope. He's mad dope, yo. Man love to these guys. I've never seen. You know, we were discussing this last week. It's hard to be big. in this industry and from New York, because I'm from here, and I've had my selection of really big shows, and as I'm looking at you, because you're young, I want to tell you that your father knows I have been famous. I've traveled the country. I've toured the world. I've had many compilations come out. Never received a dollar, but I did it for love. These guys are really doing it because they love it so much.
Oh yeah.
We if we're still here almost 30 years later, when you watch these guys, you're going to see that it's really, Tony, wouldn't you say it's really out of love? Because what else are we doing this for? Why not?
It's love. Why not? It's love.
Like it just happened, right?
It's like my medication.
You truly are nonstop.
No,
and I thank you for that.
I've been in the studio heavy.
Yeah, you really, really are in
no
the studio.
excuses, DJs.
Let's see if I could get a DJ drop like DJ Tony Diangelis. Maybe I could try to get something out of these two.
Yeah.
When I see it, even when I see him perform, it looks like he's just in his element. You know, there's nowhere else he'd rather be.
Dude, he was in his element when his little babies were behind him like this in the quarantine. I was like, I said, he's got something going on right now.
Yeah.
I was like, he knows what time it is.
Yeah.
All right, so I would like to ask you this question. I don't think I asked you this last time. And it doesn't have to be a techno or a DJ. Who are your inspirational artists? I didn't ask you that last time.
Inspirational artists. Well, as for DJing, Scott Blackwell.
Okay. That's
Scott
cool.
Blackwell's the genius
Okay.
of the Palladium, 4Ds. He was amazing freestyle. He was amazing DJ. Scott Blackwell. And,
Okay.
And it goes on. Everyone, basically. Everyone
Well,
inspires me.
musically, let's see, like Frankie played Sunshine. Like musically, what do you remember when you were younger? What triggered you? There's always
Nothing.
one song.
I don't remember. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, there's a lot. There's so many.
Hey,
You can't even like. There's so many. I love because I'm in the freestyle genre. I'm
Right,
talking
that's
about
what I'm saying.
The old
they're
school
still
house
they're-
genre. You know
and
what I
they're
mean? The
all
Todd
still
Terry.
performing.
I'm talking about.
Well,
I'm in all of it. I
and-
love it all. So I can't pick one song.
And
say,
we used to
wow.
book Todd. Like Todd would come on, and he would hit a record. These guys. That's how I learned how to DJ. By the way, I learned on a Uri, which is not easy. You'll learn.
Doesn't sound
You
easy.
wouldn't even know what that was. But they would take their headphones off, pull out 3 records, line them up, pull them back, and I was 19 years old. So by the time I got to DJ, from watching these guys, which I DJed for quite some time, it was amazing. It's not easy to do, and your dad basically, I feel like, I don't know what sparked you. I don't know if it was a quarantine, but something went under you, like a fire, like they say in the army, fire in the belly. You got fire in the belly.
Well, this is what happened. Quarantine kept it going, because nothing else to do, so I got really into it.
Right, that's
and
when we
what
started the show.
really sparked me to get really focused and everything was J.R. Mack and Frankie Bones with the Under the Bridge parties. That was it.
Or the place where I showed up and didn't know how to get downstairs.
No,
and I
that
was
was-
He's
that
like, yo, I'm
was
going on. And then all of a sudden I see all my best friends there.
That
Shout out to Alex and Leo and the whole crew out there.
That was
Brutal
second
Bill.
Brutal Bill's
Yeah,
party,
I'm at the
That's
house. I'm
different.
like,
That's
he's like, I'm
recently.
going on. I can't find it. Only me is like a non-raver that I can't find where to go. But
the whole J.R. Mack and
that's
Frankie Bones
awesome.
Under the Bridge thing, that's what really put the fire in my ass. And I haven't stopped since. I haven't stopped. The tracks have been flowing. I don't even remember some of the tracks. I got to go back to the YouTube and the labels. I'm gonna look like this track we released with me and Dank, My Mind. When I was here the last time, that was my track that I released, My Mind. It was the same name. Like,
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? It's just that there's so many, but I just won't stop. I'm not stopping.
I love that about
that's
you.
it.
And you know what? It's good that you're doing that because you're inspiring us all.
Yeah.
You're inspiring your son. You're inspiring the future kids. You're inspiring everybody that's out there to do what they got to do right now. And to be honest with you, when you listen to Diplo's Revolution on Sirius XM, when you listen, it's all the 90s music.
Yeah, sure,
It's all
100%.
303 and 909.
That's all it is.
And
yeah.
these guys are the guys on the ground getting that music out there because all these beach parties random people are coming to. So shout out to the underground, and if I get my own show, I will call it the underground.
I want to give a shout out to Let's Techno Records in
Yes,
Milan,
absolutely.
Italy. I'm signed to them, and
Wonderful.
I'm also shout out to Homework Records. Scissor
Homeworks,
Hands.
hell yeah. Yo, straight up. Yo, Scissorhands be putting mashups together, and I'm like, dude, I wanted to call you so bad and say that. So Scissor, we actually spoke. He's definitely going to be on the show soon. I would love to have him up here. What I would love to have
If you get him out of his house, that's all
I'm
he
going to
does
get him out, even if I Zoom him.
Yeah.
But what I would like to say about him is he doesn't care because I used to live on the corner by Tens, and when my first record came out, he was so supportive. I was with him every single weekend. He is one of the best DJs and the nicest guys I've ever met. I call him Ice Eyes because his eyes literally look like these light blue crystal things. They're kind of fucking freaky. But shout out to Scissorhands. And also, the things he drops together, I'll be like, I always feel like somebody's... And then all of a sudden, he plays it with something else. I'm like, oh, I love this guy. He's so amazing.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you mentioned him, Tony.
Jessica Shannon writes, thank you for all the love over the years. All of you are keeping it alive, and I can dig it. PLUR.
Yes, we're all about peace, love, and you. That's what Frankie was
Jessica.
here. What's up, guys? What's up, Jessica?
Junior Mac writes, love you, brother.
We
That's
love you
J.R.
too.
Mac. That's the man.
We're gonna be
talking
there
about. J.R.
Saturday.
Mac.
I actually got a costume, so I'm gonna be fully dressed. Alls I know, my husband's costume is kind of gangster. If there's an award that night, we might win. We're looking for some extra cash. I'm just joking. All right, so let's talk about Saturday night. Do you know anything about the lineup? Like, oh, we're not allowed to tell time slots yet because everyone keeps asking me, when's Frankie going on? When's Tony going on? When's Lenny going on?
We're playing. I forgot what time we're playing because it starts at 8. It starts at like 7.
Right, it's an early party.
Yeah, I think
get your tickets
we're
early. They're
playing-
almost gone. All the tiers and all the Brooklyn parties are out.
But this we're playing 9 to 10.
Okay.
And then the week after is Dank's birthday, and he's
Right.
having a big party, and we're playing the main slot.
Okay.
So it's the
Okay.
the
Where,
main
and
slot.
where's the next party?
It's it's not up yet. It's to be announced.
Okay, well, I love these guys. They're so old school. If you really follow us, you're gonna find the FN party. I'm saying FN because I'm not cursing anymore. But I want to say November 19th, Made in Brooklyn. Let's talk about this party because this
gonna be
looks
sick.
really cool.
It's gonna be sick.
Well, what's this about? Because anybody that's been in this scene, if you don't come there, you know what? I might even do the door, and you're lucky if you're allowed in.
I need a dog.
You know what? And I would never do that, but I could be Kenny Ken from Limelight back in the day. I don't know you, you're not getting into this party.
This is what I was telling you. I told you the 2001. I said I'm focusing all on production, and now going into 2022, it's all about events. And now we're starting. I'm going to start it now. I was going to wait till 2022, but I'm
And we
starting
talked
it now.
about this. Remember,
Yeah.
we didn't know what was going on.
That's it.
He came here like in March, and we were still like, when I started this show, I'll tell you as a junior, I started to notice all these DJs had all this great music, but no outlet. So when I saw Bones doing the beach, I was like, I could be the radio waves. They could be the feet on the ground. And they were so thankful that I did that because these guys, everyone that's released tracks on my show, they're all Michael. They're all platforming. They're all in like top 10s. Everybody from Mendez down to Lupe, Tony, everyone's doing so amazing. So shout outs to everybody.
Yo, life.
A
Remember,
little
listen.
applause
Remember
for
when we used to
everybody,
roll? When we used to roll, like we're old now. When we go out, we don't go out with 50 people. We don't go out with 50
No, yeah,
people.
well, it's me and my husband.
You know
that's
what I
it.
mean? When back
and I
in
gotta
the-
shake him to get out of
Back in the
bed.
days when we rolled out with deep. We rolled
Oh,
out
yeah.
deep. You know what I mean? That's him. Now,
Okay.
You got it? So that's the new generation coming up. So that's him. He rolls like we rolled.
Right, back in the day.
Yeah, so now the
Just
new...
so you know, all you got to do is walk to a door. We had to call somebody, we had to beep somebody, we had to get a flyer. Then we had to drive to a cornfield, leave a cornfield, go to a parking lot. From a parking lot, go to an abandoned warehouse, and then drive and then walk like 4 miles. So you got it easy.
got it very
That's
easy.
why I hate
Right
my
on
new
Instagram.
car.
Yeah, yeah.
Because my new car is like park, drive,
Yeah.
there. And my nails don't stop the thing. So you got the life. What inspired you, by the way? I'm curious because you're very, very young and I'm very excited about this.
I just growing up watching him perform.
Wait. He always said that. I want to learn. I was like, it's not the time. It's not the time. Because I knew the technology that is going on now, it's easy. So instead of him at 17 years old or 16 years old doing nothing with it,
Right, SCJs, which suck. I stopped DJing because
now
of the
he's 20.
SCJs.
Now
I
he's
haven't DJ'd again.
21. Now he goes out every night with a ton of his friends. So now it's time for him to DJ because now he does his own parties and all his friends are going to show up, support
Correct.
him. Their friends,
That's
their
correct.
friends, like we did.
That's correct.
And
We
that's it.
supported everybody.
So now
and
he's
even
ready.
if it was like 20, 30 people and we had a venue, and it was our boy, whether it be Gonzo, whoever was playing that night, we were very supportive. We unfortunately got to do Unity after NASA, and that was a magical time, which Unity inspired Body and Soul, because that club was about to close down and we begged for it. So you have the chance to start that. Like, this is a new era for you. So I'm glad you're actually learning from the legends to do so.
Yeah, and they told me from the get-go, the number one factor in this game is the support. So and
Support from your
you-
friends.
Okay, so have a question for you. So you're recently DJing and you're out there. So do all your friends like 130 beats per bit techno? Like, this is fast shit. This is like back in the
Listen,
day when like I was
most
shaking my
do,
head.
most
Now I
do.
shake my head and get a headache.
Most
so.
do, but the ones who didn't, when they sat there and heard it,
Yes.
they loved
yes.
it.
Yes.
It don't matter who you are. When you're sitting in Brooklyn Mirage and Carl Cox is up there playing,
Dude,
I don't care if you like it or don't like it.
I was listening to
You are having the
Sade
time of your
here when
life.
I was in my teens,
Right.
and all of a sudden someone took me to a rave, and it was Storm with Heather and Frankie,
Mm-hmm.
and I was cutting gear listening literally to Sade that day, and then at night I was like, dong, dong, dong. I was like, I don't even know what this is right now, but whatever it is, it's amazing, and I love it. And I was very inspired by it. And ever since then, I've never looked back. I mean, someone sent me, I don't know why he kept this, but shout out to DJ Caesar. He sent me an old roster. I was a manager, which I forgot about. To manage all those guys and to do all that, it's a lot. But you know what? Tony's right. It's your friends that follow you and support you.
100%.
You
Number one
start the
factor.
party.
Right.
You start the party.
That's it.
All right, I want to get into another track real quick. So we're going to do a quick advertisement. We'll be right back. Thank you guys so much for chiming in with Tony Diangelis and Anthony Jr. We'll be right back after these messages. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, I know the guy to do it. Sean Lynch at the A-Team Real Estate Group, LLC. Licensed real estate salesperson. Office phone number 718-915-7000 or direct at 516-399-7333. Email Sean Lynch at ateamnewyork.com. Located at 540 Little Neck Parkway, Suite number 5, Little Neck, New York. Once again, that's Sean Lynch at the A-Team New York. All right, guys, thank you for chiming in for the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. We are here with Tony Diangelis and his amazing son,
And
which is a big
Junior.
surprise. And Junior, you didn't tell me he was coming.
No, shocked.
Just like I was surprised when Zank said Frankie was coming. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. We're coming in.
He kept that next to me. Did he
Yeah,
tell I
yeah,
was
yeah.
coming?
I-
got it.
yeah.
It's funny you said that because
Yeah.
I was like, she knows I'm coming, right? He's like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. That means yes in Brooklyn terms. We know you're coming. But thank you for coming because
Thank you for having
you
me.
need to feel. For me to get back into this, I had to reinvent myself as
Right.
well as your father. It is not easy. I don't have children, and he does, but I do have a very big career. As you know, I do hair and makeup for celebrities, and I literally worked 14 hours today, but I'm here because I love what I do, and I love these guys. I love them.
Since you brought that up about the children thing, like I have 7 kids.
Dang.
4, you know what I
Dang.
mean? So the
is
the
my
ones that
cousin.
live with me, they're babies, and I have to wait till they go to sleep. So my whole schedule is from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning. I do my thing. I make sure I'm in bed by 1. Every time I'm doing something. So there's no excuse for these
7
DJs,
babies.
all these DJs that I don't have time to make tracks. There's no excuse. You make the time. You make
Yeah,
it. You make the time.
people are shouting out. I see. Oh, okay, yes. He said 7. That's right.
7.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm one of 7.
I don't care. His wife is gorgeous, and I love her. I just want to give a
Boo.
few shout
Love
outs
you,
to you guys.
boo.
Heels Appeal for shout out. Hi, guys. Rich again from the fire department. How you guys doing? Acres Thank you guys so much for chiming in. Thank you all for chiming in every single week. We are at season 2, episode 22. I had no idea
Season 2.
that this was gonna go this far. I mean, I could have been like Netflix and been on season 3 if I did only 10, but I'm gonna do 20 a season. And thank you guys so much for chiming in with Anthony Jr. and Tony Diangelis. Thank you guys for chiming in. So
Thank you.
let's talk
Yo, yo,
about.
yo.
There they go. All right, let's talk about when you guys got into the music. Now you're 20 years younger than us.
Right.
This is an important question for me, and your father might even appreciate this. Who was your inspiration?
This guy.
I don't care if it was even Bieber. Musically, forget your father.
Okay, so-
I'm talking on MTV or whatever you saw because you had Facebook about a decade ago.
So
Who would-
growing up, my first music choice was like the rap game. I was always a big fan of like Eminem, 50 Cent, and all them. You know what I mean? Like,
my 2 faves
right. So.
and Nas.
But then I always jumped around. The old school like Raina, all the.
I performed with all of them. Those are all my girls. I did all.
I loved everything.
I opened for them at Beatstock. I used to work with all of them.
I just always had
Swedish House Mafia.
Swedish House Mafia. Oh my
which
God.
I listened to today,
My
which
favorite.
was rare on the radio. I was
Like
what's this
I would
doing?
jump from a 50 Cent song into a Swedish House Mafia song. Like my ear for music is just all over the place.
So he likes those vocals, Mike. Look,
Oh, I
I'm going to
love
do my new
vocals.
track with a young guy. Nobody but you. Ooh, yeah.
Well, that's
All
what we
right,
gotta do
okay.
now. Get him in the studio, and we're gonna
Well,
make some tracks.
let's see, because
The next time we come
now
up,
I'm getting
the
hit
next,
up.
The next time we
Now I'm getting
come
hit
up
up.
here, he's gonna have
Well, we have
20
a whole
tracks out.
vocal session. We have a whole vocal spot over here, so I could drop some vocals for you. So you liked vocals, but you also
Right.
like the beats. See, that's what happened to me. When I heard those pulse pounding beats, I was like, my life is crazy. 23 years ago today, rest in peace, my mother. I love you. Thank you so much. And my father, I love you for supporting me. I have to say, those beats saved me. I went through a lot. So
Right.
Yo, I was a freestyle
yeah,
head.
yeah. That's what we lived in. Like you could, those people are living off of songs that they made 30 years ago because
Yeah.
there's a, you know why? Because what did he say? Support.
Support.
We still support. Judy, I love her so much. I love Kim. I love Raina. I love all those girls. They know how much I love them. I performed with all of them. They're so beautiful. But guess what?
they're the best.
Those are old songs, but you know what? They keep them alive because we support each other.
they'll never go anywhere,
This show
those
is
songs.
about love. It's about community. It's about giving back. That's why I say, guys, COVID ain't over. There are still people with no clothes, no jobs, no food out there. Every day I'm on the Cross Bronx, I dump out. I want to tell you guys a quick story. This is what I want to tell you about synchronicity. This is what happened to me. That's why I know we're supposed to be here tonight. So you know the little quarter pouch you have because we live in Queens, and Mike knows you got to have the little quarter pouch if the app isn't working for your meter.
Right.
So I took my pouch, I opened it up, and I dumped it into a guy's cup on the Cross Bronx every morning when I leave. I get home, and there were $1. I gave him $1, and he said, "Oh, that's a lot." I said, "I made it for the first 4 cars," and he loved it. And when I got home, you know what was on the edge of my bed frame, the wooden part when the bed moves over? 4 quarters were lined up right there.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. I was like, that's what giving back and support is all about. That's what this is. That's what this community is. And if you don't have that, you're not going anywhere.
No,
So.
you know, that's the main thing.
All right, so I want to talk about Stay Gold and Fast Life. So tell us
Stay
about
Gold
Stay Gold.
was Stay Gold Gentle Beats label. That was the first label I was on when I first came out and made tracks. I put my track that my mind was on that.
Correct.
Then I made the track. Then I released on Brutal Bill. I haven't
Sector.
released Sector Records, but I haven't released anything else on Stay Gold. So Stay Gold. I'm still close with Gentle Beats, but
I love Stay Gold.
the
I love the
The
name.
name's phenomenal and all that. I don't know. I don't even know if he's. I don't
Do
know
we
where
have more
he's at.
music? Because I want to hear more music.
Yeah, it's still my mind.
Oh, wait, we didn't do My Mind yet?
No, we didn't
Oh,
do it.
wait, hold on. I know y'all heard this last week and y'all blew up my phone, so we're going to
My
go
boy,
back.
Dank.
Yo, this is Dank from last week, and shout out to Dank and Bones. Thank you guys so much. You guys made it such a beautiful season 2 opening for us. This is My Mind, Dank Productions, and Tony Diangelis. everybody in the house tonight.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
yo, wait, hold on a second. Yo, everything's blowing up. Hi, Erin, how you doing? Hi, Jessica. Hey, what's up, Connie? Yo, Connie's been around a really freaking long time. Connie started doing her breakdance and shit. What's up, Jay on Mac? Mix Size Radio. Yo, all you guys, thank you so much for joining in. Paul, what's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining in with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. All I know is their phones are going crazy. Our phones are going crazy. I'm trying to record. You guys got to understand, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 monitors. We have 3 cameras going. So, see, bro, do you feel...
Yeah.
do you feel millennial?
Official.
You feel official?
I feel official.
Do you feel millennial?
Yes.
Because I wanted to make sure everybody came here and felt very comfortable.
Yes.
If I'm 30 years in the making, I want to thank Mike for doing everything that he
Way to go,
does for
Mike.
Mix Vibes Radio. And thank you for starting my friend's new show. They really appreciate it, which I thought was very lovely. And you know what? They get down. So shout out to Kenya, my girlfriend, and her husband started their new show. They're Sunday nights, am I correct?
Yeah.
Are they-
Sunday nights, but they're not live yet. We're all in pre-recording.
We're pre-recordings,
Yeah.
but aren't they amazing?
Yeah.
Isn't that such an amazing
it's gonna
couple?
Be a smash hit
Yeah.
show.
Oh,
What have you?
wait.
like-
I'm not a smash hit?
No. I'm talking about this is it's more of like a story podcast.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is their life show.
Yeah, this is real deal. If you guys want to know what goes on behind closed doors, then I'll play. I know I watched some of it. I was like, damn. She was like, oh, did you cheat on me? I was like, hold up, damn. Look at your face. He was like, oh, you probably sitting behind a microphone like, dang, they
I was
going
like-
in. Oh, yeah. But you know what? Shout outs to all my family and friends that have supported us over the years. We love you guys so much. And
Like, add, share.
like, add, and share.
Show
And
the
what's the
love.
phone number here if they want to call in, Mike?
718-616-9971. It's right there on the bottom of the screen.
Yo, call in, man. Say hello.
Call in, say hello. Do we have any more music? Because we got about 10
Yeah,
minutes
let's
left.
do the next one. Take over.
All right, we're gonna do Takeover.
This is coming
by
out.
Tony
This is coming out
Diangelis.
November 5th on Fast Life Recordings.
Taking over.
Taking over.
Damn. You are
Fire.
blowing out the... Yo,
That's what's up.
everything is shaking in here and everything is falling off the walls. I just want to let you... I just grabbed my fan. You saw that? I was like, dude, I'm trying to take a video. I can't take
Got
it.
hot in here. real
Tell
quick.
us about that track, T.
Yo, this is something. That track right there. I've been working on it for 3 months.
Takes a long time.
Only that one.
okay.
I mean, I just kept for some reason.
Be careful though, because when you go back in,
my whole thing was don't ever go back.
Yes, don't ever go back.
But there was just something was missing. I just couldn't figure out what was missing.
Okay.
And I figured it out, and that was it.
Well, it's
figured it out. And
you
I
figured
said,
it out,
what?
and everything's falling off the walls over here.
That's it. I figured it out, and I was like,
we were talking about that last week. We were talking about that last week. Like I have a lot of records out. Nobody But You, Bad Boys with Joski. Joski's also on the party this Saturday night. Joski and I have a few records at Bad Boys and I'm Not Afraid. And that actually was exactly 7 years ago this week too, which is so weird. I can't believe it's 7 years already. And there's videos on YouTube, so you guys can Google this at any time. And a lot of people say, why don't you play your own music when you have your own show? It's because, you know, when I was telling you, I think I really did it for the love. I never really received money because there was really no management in mine and Tony and Gonzo's era. Like, I basically would book Gonzo, get the money, and pay him. Right. There was never really like a management company. There was no contracts. These guys would go. And to be honest with you, Gonzo would pull through the whole night. If someone didn't show up or someone didn't do something, that kid sometimes DJ'd from fucking 9, excuse my French, from 9 to 4. And he was that good. Like, that's your dad. This is blood. So you better be good, man. You better be good.
I hope so. It's in my bloodline.
See, I stopped after the Yuri.
He better not.
For some reason, after the CDJs, I don't know what it was, but I like the vinyl. I'm not gonna lie. I've watched the best.
You gotta go with the technology.
I do
don't
that.
Don't be scared of technology.
Here's my technology, my microphone, and I don't gotta wear high heels anymore. I'm dressed from here to here. I don't gotta look like a diva. I don't gotta DJ. I don't gotta sing. I don't gotta dance.
But you want to? I want to tell you one thing. I want to tell you one thing.
I look good here.
All the tracks that I made and released, you know, when I go out, when I play gigs, I don't play none of my tracks.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Which is very odd because Armand
I don't do
and
it.
Carl would do that, and they would
crazy, right?
Well, here's the thing. This is funny you say that because we would be standing. I mean, I would book Carl or Todd or Armand, and I would stand behind them because we want to see their records. It's my party, and there would be white labels. I'd be like, oh my God.
Don't do it. You know what it is when you're sitting there making them, and it's like you're actually sick of the thing. And
yes. Oh my God. I've gotten calls. Your song's on the radio. I'm like, dude, fucking stop calling me. I gotta go to sleep. I don't care about it anymore.
That song 100 times.
Yeah, you don't want to hear it anymore.
I don't think about playing it. I have all the folders on my thumb drive. I just don't even go to the folder.
All right. So as we're closing out tonight, and we have you back for a second time. Thank you so much for coming into season 2, episode 22. Thank you guys so much for joining us with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. I am so honored and so thrilled that this show has taken off the way it has because it really was about community. And when Tony and I first did this, Tony and I were still in quarantine. And Tony was like, I got you. We're going to do this. I was like, bro, you're inspiring me. And Bones was inspiring me. These guys basically went on the beach all summer and did what they had to do. And I just want to say thank you, Tony, because you really, really inspired a lot of people.
You told me what you want to do, and I said, go for it.
But you kept going. You kept going. And
I've been doing this since 80.
Well, can you please tell everybody the link? Because if you want a shirt that says "Why not,"
listen, just go on my page.
I already bought one.
Go on my page.
Sold out
They're
already.
all over my Facebook page. Just hit
tell
the
them
link.
your Instagram and your
link.
Facebook.
I just roll with the Facebook, Instagram. It's
all right. He's old school. So
I
Tony
do
Diangelis, everybody.
Just go on my page.
One thing.
Listen, one more thing.
So you got
whoever walks to the door with a sweatshirt on November 19th is free admission.
I like that.
That's how we're gonna do it.
That's an old school. Like if you walk up with a Ladylife card, you're good to go.
That's how we're gonna do it. You walk in with the Why Not sweatshirt,
I used to print out like 30
black
laminated cards. I used to print black cards with my name on them, and if they showed up, I'd be like, just let those guys in. They're like, why do you have the plastic cards? I'm like,
Brooklyn made, baby.
Brooklyn made.
He's the king promoter.
And Gonzo's coming back too. And now, are you gonna play on which night are you gonna play on?
I'm playing on all 3.
All 3 nights.
Wait a second, hold on. So you do
Halloween, Thanks Birthday, and Made in Brooklyn.
I'm doing the 30th Halloween, Afraid of the Dark.
You are.
I am.
Yeah,
Me and
with
him together.
back to back.
I
to back.
did not
So
freaking
It's
know
on the
that.
fly. It's on the flyer.
So picture how excited I am. I'm sharing the stage with Lenny,
You better
Lenny
get ready.
D, Frankie
Dude, Lenny
Bones.
D. I used to cut his hair right before a show live. Shout out to Lenny D and Jules, my babies. I love you
they're the
guys.
best.
They know that I love them so much. And thank you, Jules, for reaching out. And Joski, you know what? Let's read the lineup. We got the lineup.
These
So
are
we
names
got-
that I've heard since
Your
since
whole
a,
life.
Since a kid, my
my
whole life.
husband was like, "This is the guy Frankie you were dancing to in quarantine like a maniac."
My whole life is
Yeah.
all I heard was Frankie Bones, Lenny D, and now I'm on. Now I'm on.
Check it out. We got
I'm on a
Joski,
poster.
Lenny D,
Joski.
Frankie Bones, DB, Old School NASA
Jesus
Set,
Christ,
Kioki,
amazing,
Dank,
Amazing.
Tina Marie Diva,
amazing.
Tony DeAngelis Jr.
Boom.
And the rest goes on. And the rest goes on.
All I'm saying is this: I know they're added tier 2. You guys got to get your tickets.
Tickets are flying.
They are flying. They're almost gone. If you want to be in the atmosphere, I'm wearing a costume. You guys are going to dress up, right? Because
Oh,
if
yeah.
I
Oh,
show
yeah,
up,
yeah.
if I show up in my costume and you're not in costume, I'm not going to be very happy
And
about that.
November 5th is Dank's birthday party.
But we also have, November 19th. Hold on, let's do all this
okay.
right now. We have November 5th is Dank's party.
Hey, the location to be announced. Just pay attention on
Okay.
my page, on
Stay-
Dank's page.
Okay, and then the 19th,
The 19th is Made in Brooklyn, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
I'm gonna blow the roof off. Baby.
Play the roof.
Don't tell me where I used to sing
Yo.
Hero. What was that old spot? Gazebo?
No.
Wait,
no.
but
They
we
don't
used to
exist
drive
no more.
there. We used to drive like we're going to Gazebo. Oh my
it.
God, was that it? Did I get the name right?
Yeah,
it was
Gazebo,
Gazebo.
Gazebo, yeah.
Shout out to Ernie, my boy Capone.
Ernie Capone.
Yo,
Ernie Capone.
if you want the real food, give him the address.
Go to Ernie Capone.
Best
The
sandwiches in
Brajol.
New York City.
The Brajol.
Go to Chelsea. He'll give them to you for free.
Go to
Chelsea Market.
Brajol.
Don't come over there. Don't come to Lexington Avenue. I don't give them nothing for free.
All right, let's just so you know, if you want a real sandwich, you got to go to Capone's. Congratulations to my boy Ernie, who I love very much. Ernie was a very big supporter along with Scissorhands in the beginning of my career. Now these guys know how to make a freaking sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Best
you gotta
in New
hold your-
York.
They are the best in New York, and they
absolutely.
deserve to be shouted out. So Scissor and Brutal Bill, you guys got to get up here. Thank you guys so much for chiming in. We love you guys. We're gonna go out with one of Tony's tracks tonight. Thank you so much for Anthony Jr.
Thank
for
you.
popping in.
Play this one.
We love you guys.
Go on my page.
We're gonna go. Hold on, Tony. Tony says we going now. We going in.
We're going in.
We're going in.
That one, right there.
All right, the Blue Moon.
No, that one. No.
Hold on.
No, you put that one.
Number 4. All right. So thank you guys for chiming in the Backstage Pass with Ladylife this Saturday night. You better get your tickets ready to go in Brooklyn. The Paper Box. It's almost sold out. Let's
Shout
go.
out to
Can't miss
Connie.
Shout out to everybody who's reaching out tonight. We love you all. Thank you so much to my husband and everybody who was here this weekend. We love you. We're going to rock out with this last one. Thank you so much for Anthony
Thank
Jr.
you for having me.
You are my inspiration
I had a
tonight.
great
Thank you
time.
so
Must
much.
be, baby. Must be.
Why not? Let's go.
Let's go.